If you were waiting on an operation and it's still not here, you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer because we are now into the Steam Summer Sale, kicking it off exactly today on Thursday. We're gonna be breaking down everything you need to know. First off, starting with the most important, those are gonna be your active duty cases. Now we talk about active duty cases being the most volatile asset you can invest into if that's what you're looking to do. Obviously, their prices fluctuate a significant amount over and throughout the year. This is not too unexpected. What is really quite interesting though is how crazy things start to get during the Steam Summer Sale. Now when we're talking about active duty cases, it's not too crazy we see significant drops in price, but it's very interesting when we're looking at the Steam Summer Sale. Looking at 2023 right here because this is the only reasonable example we can look at because active duty cases before this were extremely cheap. We can see a very interesting trend develop. Nearly all of them on cue, soon as that 2023 Steam Summer Sale starts, drop down quite significantly. I mean, it's absolutely insane how precise these are, because the other factor about this is the fact that they're staying low as well. They're not instantly recovering. They're usually taking quite a significant amount of time to get back up to that price point they were sitting at originally. Although it may only be a 2-week event that the summer sale is going on, these cases are consistently struggling afterwards. And if you think that you're looking to invest into some of these active duty cases, I will highly suggest looking at them during this time period, because I don't think we're going to be seeing a quick recovery. At least that's not what we saw in 2023, and prices have just gotten more and more crazy inside of this area since then. SkinSwap is today's sponsor, and they're also sponsoring you with the top link in the description. They're here to cater to all of your CS2 and Rust skins need, as they're the top place for buying on some brand new skins, selling off your old skins, or trading your new CS2 skins for some new ones as well. They've got everything, and transactions are taking under 30 seconds right now. They also offer the most competitive rate out there, as a massive 40% deposit bonus if you just top up today, and their selling feature is one of the best. With an instant cash out and many different payout options, there's no reason not to try them out today. However, it's not just these active duty cases that see a pretty significant drop. It's actually going to be a relatively speaking lot of the market. Rare cases are going to be included in that. If we want to look at 2023, we actually saw quite a significant decrease for a fair amount of these cheaper rare cases. If you're looking at cheaper rare cases right now and you're in the market to try and pick some of these up, I will highly suggest you look at exactly what happened in 2023 and potentially wait on your investment for a week or so. Usually we're seeing these cases drop back down. They're going to be making a much quicker recovery than a lot of these other areas, in my personal opinion, based off what we've seen in the past and also what we know about unboxing numbers and everything else going on inside of the rare case market. But I definitely think there's a huge market and a huge opportunity here. If you're looking for rare cases, this is going to be one of the prime examples I will look for as an investing opportunity. Steam Summer Sale in the past, other than 2023, usually didn't have too much of an impact on cases, but we're starting to see that change just because of the way cases have changed overall, and it makes it a perfect opportunity to get into this area. One last thing about the rare cases is it's going to be a super quick recovery. I don't think I emphasize that enough. Usually we're looking at a couple weeks for a full recovery of these prices, so if you're looking to flip, we're going to be talking about that a little bit later, but I definitely think cases could be in your wheelhouse if we see a significant enough of a drop. Talking about skins, this is going to be the #1 area people are thinking about when we're talking about the Steam Summer Sale. They're thinking people are selling off their skins, they're going ahead and buying games, and therefore obviously the skin prices are going to be dropping. Now usually it comes down into a couple different ranges. The main range I'm going to be looking for is roughly skins that are about $10 to $30. These are probably going to be the most commonly sold skins, just because obviously a lot of people that have this price point potentially are selling off their skins. If you've got a couple $100 inventory and you've got tons of skins that are multiple $100s, you're probably not too worried about making sure you get $3 off your game. It's just kind of the way things break down. But when we're talking about skins right here, you can see the background. It's been taking them a fair amount of time to go ahead and recover, at least what we were seeing off the past summer sale. I don't want you to be intimidated by these numbers, because the truth is these are play skins, and at the end of the day they are relatively stable, so the fact that they're dropping down this significantly because of the Steam Summer Sale is a really good indicator that there is the possibility for you to make some profit off of this area. I think a lot of people overlook skins and play skins and buying them at a lower price point because they're not really investments, especially in my specific area, but I definitely think if you're looking to pick up some play skins, this is going to be the perfect opportunity to do so. Even if you're not looking for an investment purpose, I still think it's a great time to try and get some of these skins if you really want them. Now talking about major capsules and other investment areas that aren't really cases, this one's a really big hit or miss. Obviously, if we want to look at the past in 2023, they were on a pretty significant uptrend because of the summer sale. They dropped down a little bit and then they went absolutely crazy afterwards. That is not going to be replicated here in this 2024 summer sale, and that's why I really tried not to rely on these past trends too much. Obviously, talking about skins, talking about cases, these are a little bit more reliable. Talking about capsules, it's a completely different market now, and therefore it should not be based off what we saw in 2023. With that being said, I don't think it's necessarily guaranteed we're also going to see this major drop down and a potential even recovery there. We might see a little bit of a drop down and then the prices just stagnate afterwards. I think that's very possible based off everything we're seeing inside of the capsule market. I don't think that necessarily this is going to be the best time to invest into capsules. I don't see any reason why they would be increasing if they're decreasing right here, but also majority of the capsules, they're probably at an age where they're probably not going to be impacted too much inside of this area. Now, if there's anything you're going to do you guaranteed from the Steam Summer Sale, it has to be this, and this is going to be going over to the Steam Points shop and redeeming 40,000 points and getting some free level ups on your Steam profile. It's not something that's going to be costing you any actual money. If you got Steam Points, it's the perfect opportunity, and I highly encourage you to do so. Super easy to follow, just type in points, go to the seasonal badge, and redeem it there. Now, talking about how you can profit from the Steam Summer Sale, there's really going to be only one viable opportunity, and that's going to be flipping skins. Now, if you want to look at it, the recovery of flipping skins is very drastic inside of the Steam Summer Sale. Some of these like cases are going to be recovering in just a couple weeks. Well, the majority of them theoretically are probably going to be taking about 2 months, or at least that's what we've seen in the past examples. I don't see any reason why it would be different inside of this specific year. With that being said, I'm not personally going to be attempting this just because if we want to look at the opportunity cost here, we're going to be looking at roughly 2 months of our money being tied up for a potential 10% profit, with obviously a decent amount of risk being there. If we don't know if there's an operation on the horizon or some other major impacts that could be coming into the game, for me, it's just not personally worth it, but for you, it might be, and this is going to be the only real way for you to make some profit other than investing from the summer sale. Also, if you're looking to level up your Steam profile, this is going to be the perfect opportunity to do so because you're going to be getting an extra card every time you craft a badge, and that's going to equate to a couple cents back, which is honestly not too bad. It's like a 10 to 15% rebate depending on how quickly you do it, but it's not going to be too much. Finally, what should you specifically be doing right now? In my honest opinion, I think you should just be going ahead and realizing that your items are probably going to be dropping a little bit in the short term here. I think it's just more so not to have panic when you see these prices decrease, because honestly, I don't think there's really too much profit to be made here. Obviously, we've got a potential operation, potential major updates on the horizon, so I don't think making any major money decisions at this point is going to be the most beneficial for you and me personally, but that's obviously your decision. I want to make sure you know exactly what you're doing, and that's all I got. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day.